Hey y'all, welcome back to M. Jones Style. I'm Marcia and I am so excited because it is gardening season for 2026. And guys, my garden is waking up like you would not believe. I am going to take you through to show you what is coming back and what's waking up and all the plans, well, some of the plans that I have for this gardening season 2026. Now, I garden in Zone 8A. That is in North Texas. So my garden gets a lot of sun. I don't have that much shade, but I did make a little shade area to plant some shade-loving plants, and I'll share that with you as well. Since my garden is pretty big, I'm only going to start off by showing you the east side of my garden, and then I'll break it down into different sections and show you the entire garden as we get started for 2026. I hope you enjoy this video, and if so, please come back and join me. Let's get on this tour. Let's go. Guys, this is the east side of my garden. And this is a side where I have a lot of my sun-loving plants, and I also have a lot of perennials over here. So we'll get started here on this side right before we head into the gate. Down here, I have my Russian sage that is coming back, and I also have some mealy blue sage that's coming back as well. So I'm real glad that those did make it through that cold snap that we had back in January. Now, as we enter into the gate, I've got lots of things going on over here. We have my rosemary that's coming back. And you remember back in the fall, I planted these arborvitae balls. They're called Little Giant. They made it through the winter, and I am too glad about that. Now, look what else is waking up. My coreopsis is coming back, as well as my sage here, and I'm trying to think of the name of it, but it'll come to me in just a moment. So there's another one of those arborvitaes. Back over there in the distance is another sage. Oh, there's the tag. It's called mealy blue sage. And I just planted this plant. Isn't it beautiful? I'm going to put the name on the screen because I can't remember what it is right now, but that is so gorgeous, and I'm hoping that it will do well here in my garden. I have my East Friesland sage that's coming back as well. I have several of these plants throughout this side of the garden. And over there is my black-eyed Susans. They're on their way back, waking up very nicely. And right here is a lantana that's coming back as well. Now over here, that is a Gara, and it's starting to put out lots of leaves and lots of foliage. And then I added this iris. I transplanted some of it from my front yard. Over here is where I moved my limelight hydrangea. I don't know what it's going to do. It did not bloom last year, so we'll see what it does this year. Now I went ahead and I started planting up some pots. I hope I'm not jumping the gun, but I put a Gerber daisy here, and right across from it is my other Gerber daisy. And guys, look what I added during the fall. I added me an arbor. I absolutely love it. Over here on the arbor, I have my Peggy Martin rose, and it's already putting out all this new growth. I did prune all of this back on Valentine's Day. And to add to this, I added this rose right here, and I will put the name on the screen. It is different. It's not a Peggy Martin. Very beautiful. Now guys, look what else I've been up to. I made me a new flower bed about 2 months ago. I'm not going to put anything in this flower bed because I'm going to give it some time to settle in. I have my cardboard down as well as my mulch and my compost. So I'm just going to let that work itself out. Now over here, I have my plants that made it through the winter as well. This is the blue rug juniper, and it's a let's see here, it's called a Wiltoni. But anyway, that's one of them. I have 3 of them here. I'm going to back up a little bit because I need to show you what's going on the other side of my arbor. So over here in the fall, I planted 5 allium bulbs, and they are coming up, and I hope that they will continue to grow and give me some beautiful, huge purple or blue flowers on top. Now, as we go into this area under the arbor, I have more of that mealy blue sage and a coral berry that I added to the garden in the fall. And that is one that I've already had in the garden for some time. And guys, look at how it is growing all out towards this way. I added some more irises from the front yard here. That's more of the East Friesland sage. And guys, I added an olive tree. It made it through that horrible cold snap that we had. And I think it may be okay, but what I might have to end up doing is digging it up and putting it in a pot. Over here are all of that fall obedient plant that reseeded. And guys, it never really went all dormant. It still had some green foliage on it throughout the winter. Look at how my autumn joy sedum has already bounced back. So what I decided to do was add another one right here. This is a newer one, but it is putting out beautiful foliage as well. Now guys, over here in this area, this is where all of my salvia grows. And so right here is my red salvia. And then I also cut off all the dead branches from last year once I saw that it was growing. So that's another salvia, as well as one more here. And then I have one more off over there. Over here is my Duelberg salvia, Henry Duelberg. And I came out and I started cleaning out my lamb's ear. Still needs to do some more cleaning on that. And then just the other day, I went ahead and potted up this planter. And I have in here some verbena. And I also overwintered this plant, which is called a, I will have to put that on the screen because I can't remember what it is. All right, now I also have my Veronica that's coming back right here, as well as one over there. And my lemon coral sedum is also starting to put out some new growth. Now guys, over here I have my mom that has already started growing. It usually blooms in the fall. Over here I have all of my irises. They are purple. And then my Helen von Stein lamb's ear on this side. And I just took from one of the plants and made some more plantings from just one. So they need to be cleaned, and I will get that taken care of. But guys, I want to just step back and show you my island garden and how everything is just coming back to life. It's waking up. It's so happy. It's getting ready to be growing for me for the summertime. Here is some more salvia. This one is red, I believe. And then this one right here is white. And guys, look how beautiful my tulips came out. They are just so pretty. Here is my artemisia that I put out last fall, and look how much it spread. This is the lantana, and as you can see, the green foliage, it's coming back. I'm going to leave it like that for a little while longer until I know that there's not going to be any new growth on that old wood. Here is one of my beautiful Rose of Sharon's. It is white. It's coming back. See, look at the little leaves. And this right here is the white Gara, and look how much growth it's put on. I cut back my hibiscus, waiting for them to start growing. Another Gara right here. Here is a penstemon that I moved from the front yard to the back. I have more of that Greg's Mist flower. So I put some here, and I have some over here. This right here is my Mango Tango Hummingbird Mint. It's not in the mint family. Over here are the phlox that I moved over here in the fall. Look at how much growth it's put on. My Sunshine Ligustrum, it's putting on its beautiful yellow leaves. And my Laura Pedlum, it's growing, but very slowly. I'm not really that pleased with this Laura Pedlum. And then this one right here, I need to pull up because it died. Over here is another penstemon that's coming back. And look, it already has some flowers on it. That's the same plant right over there. And over here is a Rose of Sharon that is white. And here is my pink rose bush. I cut it back, and look at all this new growth. I don't have the name of that. That was a gift someone gave me. And then back over in here is that Brazos penstemon, and it has put on all this new growth just within the last few weeks. Okay, so I'm gonna step back here. Oh, look at that pretty mushroom. And I'll let you see the island garden this way. So guys, from this side, I hope you can hear me. There's someone getting a new roof, as well as my wind chimes. They are making music. But here is the island garden again. And then when I cross over, I have this area here. And we'll walk on up this way. Okay guys, that is it for this video. This is just one part of my garden for 2026. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you are doing well. Come back for more videos on my new garden for 2026. I'll talk to you later. Bye now.